Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse, Season 2, Episode 1. I'm really excited to get into Season 2. I don't really want to talk a lot because I want to get into it. I'm going to try to bang out a few episodes today. I know there are some episodes that I need to watch together. A lot of you recommended that I watch 4 and 5 together, so I will be watching that at the same time and releasing them probably at the same time. But let's quickly go over what happened last season. A lot of what you guys have said in the beginning of the show about Season 1 being primarily world building and setup for the next seasons, whether that be 2, 3, or 4. I would agree with that description. A lot of it was world building and setup. We really didn't get introduced to the main problem until the latter half of Season 1, and there are still a lot of questions regarding this problem. Now, judging by what happened at the end of episode 10, it wasn't really a bioweapon, at least what I gathered. It looked like a monster. It looked like a sentient being, like something that was functioning and like adapting. So I don't know what that means about this proto-molecule monster, whatever it is. I really don't know. I think that what Julie Mao's father said about, or he didn't say it, it was the guy that he was talking to. They said regarding the monster, it learns by learning, or it can only learn by learning. Something in that general area is what he said. So I think that's really interesting. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind watching these next episodes in Season 2, because that's going to explain a lot of maybe why they want to use this as a weapon. Maybe this monster can get information for them. I mean, I don't know. There's just a lot of fishy stuff happening. Even with the whole Frank situation, what's his last name? Frank DeGraff? Is it DeGraff? Yeah, well, you guys know who I'm talking about. When he died / killed himself / was murdered, Christian took, the little pencil, which was really interesting because I know you guys, I don't remember what episode it was, but when he was writing with the pencil, a lot of you guys were like, isn't it weird that he's writing with a pencil in like a very technologically advanced world? And I didn't really think anything of it, but I guess with this show, it's the little things like that that you need to keep in mind for future episodes. And I just know that this is going to be a show that I want to rewatch after finishing it. But anyways, she gets the pencil, it has data on it, and she ends up figuring out that he was killed, and these stealth ships were located on... These stealth ships were Earth-based, so that means that one of the people around her is corrupt and is working with them, the bad guys. So, the immediate person I would think of is Aaron, right? So, she didn't, immediately reveal that, if I remember. She stayed quiet, she stayed calm, and now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, he's the only one that I would think is the one who is conducting this fishy business. So she obviously knows that. She's going to keep that to herself to advance her goals, and her goals have always been Earth-based. I really think that's everything that happened. We got introduced to Julie's dad in the last 2 episodes, I think it was, of Season 1. Is it Yule or Yules? Yule Pierre Mao? I think it's Yule. He seems like he's a bad guy. Don't really know what his whole motivation is for starting this whole thing, but clearly if he didn't, necessarily care if his daughter was a casualty in it, he's obviously a piece of shit. Maybe he did care, but he didn't, do anything active to, help stop it. Maybe he did, just by virtue of Miller going out and trying to save her. But just judging by everything that has happened so far with the whole thing, with everybody on Eros getting infected and them using them as an experiment for this whole thing, it just seems to me that he's evil. He's not a good guy. But with that, I'm going to shut up, and I said I was going to keep my thoughts short and sweet. This was definitely not short and sweet. I'm going to get right into it. So without further ado, let's get into episodes. Okay, wait, this is another double episode, because I download these episodes beforehand, and this one is long, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe split this video into 2 parts and then just do a long discussion at the end. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So, without further ado, let's get into episodes 1 and 2. I don't think have we ever seen Mars? I don't think we have.
We got to, we don't move. Tango's down. We are in this crater.
3-4 Olympus, 612. Your best score time by almost 3 minutes. Good work, Gunny.
Nice job, kids. Someday.
So that's their goal, right? The Martians' goal is to terraform it. If that's even possible. I mean, do they even know that that's possible, or is it just a matter of time?
I want your viewers to listen closely. The engines in those ships were built by the OPA operatives working for Fred Johnson.
Is Fred Johnson just the scapegoat of this situation?
Hello?
Like, is that what she's using him as?
Hold on, I can't hear you.
As long as Christian is okay, I don't care.
Uniquely subject.
These must be the Martians that Lopez told you about.
They were infected on purpose. These are lab notes.
The only way to see what it's evolving into is by feeding it a larger biomass.
What if there was a way to use that sample to create a vaccine? Maybe still help those people on Eros.
Those people are beyond help.
You don't know that. That is too important to destroy right now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not keeping it on the Rossi. I won't take that risk. I sure as heck don't want to share a bunk with that. Hell no.
Then we'll hide it.
Where?
Out here.
There's an idea.
I agree.
I could take a look around, see if there's a good spot. All right.
Holy shit.
Hey, you owe me a bottle. Getting me further, not the cheap shit, eh?
I know that you and your team did a rotation on the Donnie. I knew people on that ship too. Captain Yao was a friend, but still, nobody knows what really happened.
We know those stars were Earth-built.
So says Fred Johnson. We will not be led into war on anyone's leash.
This guy's
I was
smart.
a private during the Vesta blockade.
And because of Vesta, we pushed back the terraforming project. 50 years and 50 more. But it's still worth fighting for.
Damn.
Be safe down there.
You're witnessing a discovery that could rewrite the story of humankind. But your imagination takes you as far as putting the boot heel to your former colony. Even losing her was worth it. She's a sacred part of it now. So don't talk to me about sacrifice. Ever again.
Yeah, but you didn't sacrifice Julie. He didn't care about her. I wish Julie was still around. She seemed like a badass
This will kill any
character.
cancer that dares try to grow inside you.
Oh!
I had to wear this.
Rest of your days. But you won't be able to procreate, I'm sorry.
I never want to see another one of me running around anyway, so.
This show makes me want coffee. Like, I want a cup of coffee right now. Just because they're drinking it.
You and I have something we need to get sorted out. We should get to that. Naomi made the call. End of story for me. You seem kind of like a trigger-happy whack job to me, so let me lay it on the table for you. All right? You shot my friend. If you need to square up, you know where I am. Otherwise, you should move on, because you're poisoning the air.
Oh my god. His face. Don't mess with Amos. Are you kidding? He's also sick.
Stay down, Miller.
Miller is sick.
Amos! Amos, stop! Amos.
I told him to stay down.
He was gonna kill him.
Okay, just...
He was gonna freaking kill him.
I wake up some nights and I see her standing right there. I know it's bullshit, but she's right there.
Him and Julie have like this weird connection that I can't explain.
So you leaving us already? You're gonna just walk out into space?
What kind of pathetic belters are we? Used to be a lot better at losing.
Then we need to stick together. Yamsing.
The UNN Nathan Hale is on a direct course to Phoebe Station. At this rate, they're going to beat us there.
Why would Earth suddenly care about Phoebe Station?
Must be something there they don't want us to find. But command was unequivocal.
Prepare your team for drop.
Damn, are they gonna fight?
Feast on Earth sky and trade theory. Who are we? I can't hear you. Who are we?
Are they about to fight right now? Ooh, girl. This is totally gonna become a thing. They're undressing each other. Are you kidding? And I don't hate it. I actually like them together. I feel like they have the same values and outlook on everything that has happened so far. Okay, Holden.
Sorry.
Wow.
What are they trying to protect?
It doesn't matter. They're making a move. And by the time you see it on that display, it will be too
I
late.
know how the fucking thing works. Answer my question.
As of 20 minutes ago,
Wise thing to do right now is to target the MCRN fleet system-wide.
Mars isn't stupid enough to start a war that will end civilization over a rat hole like Phoebe. Let this saber rattling play out.
We'll hold until we hear from the Hale.
Good.
God have mercy on us all.
Good. Wow.
I didn't know we shared Captain Yevgeny as a friend.
An exceptional man.
Who never went to the academy.
Oh, shit. I'm liking Christian more and more with every episode. Every episode I fall in love with her just a little bit more. I mean, look at her.
Their missiles were not intended for us. I repeat, their missiles were not intended for us.
Look at Christian. So his little plan just got a little fucked up by Miss Christian. But he has no idea as of right now that Christian even has an inkling of what he's doing.